Welcome to my video. Hello everyone! Like I said, welcome to my video. I got a fidget spinner, which I know is like several years out of date, but it's honestly been kind of a game changer because it really helps me focus, which I have problems doing. So anyway, I'm gonna put that over there. So, as you can tell by the title of this video, today we are going to be doing a neon skeleton makeup look. I'm very excited for this one. I got a black light for it because I have neon makeup that shines under black light. So we're gonna test that out and I'm really excited. I'm gonna jump into the voiceover, so I'll see you all at the end. Welcome to my voiceover. So what I'm doing here is taking white face paint and I am creating a white base for the skeleton look that's going to kind of cut across the side of my face because I wanted it to be mostly skeleton but also a little bit of that like glam kind of look to show, I don't know, just whatever I want, I guess. After I drew the outline for how I wanted my skeleton to look, I made sure that I filled in all of the white space that I wanted to be the actual skeleton part, just so that it would create that fluid base and so that it would all be white and kind of like a skull. So after the white was all filled in, I took black face paint and I drew around my eyeball to kind of create that hollow socket that skulls have. So I did above my eyebrow and included my eyebrow in that, and then just pulled it down around under my eyeballs, and then I just filled it in and made sure to tightly fill it in with my eyes as well. After I finished with the eye socket, to make my cheeks look hollow, I just sort of drew a wavy line following my cheekbone and then drew it down towards my jaw. I also drew a black solid line that outlined my jaw, and after that I started to draw the teeth. Unfortunately, you can't see very well because I was leaning forward too much, but for the teeth, you kind of just make a U shape and then make it thinner at the opening, and you want to make sure you're not closing the teeth so that it does still allow room for you to paint in between where the white space is. Now, at the same time, once you finish all the outline of your teeth, in between each of the teeth, you're going to fill in with black so that it looks like it's hollow and it's not just white under there. Also, it gives a separation between the white teeth and then what the black space of like that empty jaw is. Next, you're going to take some black eyeshadow and you're just going to lightly pull that black color out so that it gives a little bit of that softer contour between the harsh black line to the white, and it doesn't make it look quite so foamy. Next, you're going to take black eyeshadow, and similar to the teeth, you're just going to take a fluffy brush and bring some of that contour down to really make those cheeks look hollow, and so that that harsh line doesn't exist quite as much, and it fills in with the mind's eye on what exactly you're looking at and where the thin, skinny, sunken in space is. And still using that same black eyeshadow, we're just going to draw a line really close to our sunken in eyeball to make it look extra sunken in, as well as a little contour line right next to that cheekbone on the left side. And after this, we are drawing our little skeleton nose, so I left 2 points, almost like horns at the top, and then just outlined all of my nostrils, and then just filled it in. Now we are finally taking our water-based neon paint. I used the kind of pinkish color first to outline the eye socket that I had done, as well as draw a line down my cheekbone lines that I had also done. I did it for both sides of the cheekbones, and I wanted to make sure to try and keep the color as thin as possible so it would be a highlight and wouldn't take away from the rest of the makeup that I had done. Next, I filled in the teeth. I used an orange neon color in that palette, and I did every other tooth on the top and the bottom. After I completed that, so essentially what I did is I just made the little circles and filled in that white space and then lightly pulled it up. I kind of wanted to make it long so that it looked like the root of those teeth were really extending outwards. And after I finished with the neon orange, I went in with the purple and filled in the white teeth that weren't orange, using the same technique with this somewhat of like that little circle, filling it in, and then pulling it up thinly to make it look like roots. So after this, I outlined my nose with that same neon pink color that I used on my eye and my cheekbone. Again, keeping it thin so that it wouldn't take away from the makeup, but was just a highlight that added to it and followed on the outline. Next, I took a slightly lighter neon orange and just outlined in between where the white, kind of signaling that skull was, and then kind of making it that division between the rest of my face that was still human. And the next thing that I did was just finish up with that glam eye look to contrast the rest of the skull. So I used pink eyeshadow and I just really fanned it out and made it really large, dramatic, bold, fluffy kind of. Followed that up with a darker pink to kind of outline it, and then put some blue sparkly in the inner corner of my eye, as well as kind of this like gray sparkly black eyeshadow color on the lid to kind of cut the rest of that pink eyeshadow and kind of leave it, you know, mysterious. After that, of course, I finished it off with a bold wing eyeliner. I kind of made it less thick and more long, and I also put a bit of the eyeliner in the corner of my eye to kind of make that triangle out there. Followed it up with eyelashes, finished off with some mascara. That's about it. And my very final step was to draw some cracks using the same neon pink that I used on my cheekbones, my nose, and my eye socket to make it kind of look like the fleshy part of my face was still kind of a facade and that the neon was going to come through with the skull. Alright, so this is the finished makeup look. I'm just going to put on some finishing touches and we will move into the montage. Thank you so much for watching my video this week. This was my neon skeleton makeup tutorial. If you're new to my channel, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below if you would wear this look, if you like this look, and some things that you want to see in my next video. I am doing a Halloween series right now, and so for the entire month of September, October, and maybe a little after, I don't know yet, I'm going to be doing a bunch of Halloween looks until the season is over. So yeah, comment down below what you want to see in my next video. Subscribe if you haven't yet, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!